All right, Amir, we're live today for some beefy conversation of McDonald's and Burger King, pun intended. To business for the audience, we're talking about how competition is important in business. And competition is driving companies to be innovative, to be better. So today we got McDonald's and Burger King on the menu, and we have
Mhm.
kind of an ongoing tradition with my girlfriend that we have Burger King before we fly somewhere overseas, you know?
Yeah, I have this same tradition. To be honest, for me, I would say McDonald's. It's a happy moment for me.
Mhm.
So
What
like
is it
if
that what is that memory or that connection that you have?
no idea where is it coming from, but it's like when I really want to treat myself, it's a McDonald's thing that I just
Mhm.
go to McDonald's with my kids. They're not kids anymore, but and then we have a Big Mac or nuggets or
Let me
whatever.
ask you
So
this. Do you remember how old or how many years ago it was that they opened the first McDonald's in your home city in Egypt?
I remember. I remember. Actually, it was the
And
same.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I was like 8, 9 years, and I remember the queue.
Mhm.
And I remember Ronald McDonald's, the clown statue in front of the store. Yeah, I remember. What about
To
you?
to me, I used to have my birthdays at McDonald's. They had a children's area, so when I was like 8, 9 years old, my parents would rent that out, and you got everything, the Happy Meals, and so I think we got some emotional attachment to McDonald's. Tell us maybe a bit about the situation. I'm here from your kind of strategic high point of view.
The point is that when I talk about Burger King or McDonald's, the first of all, they were not the first to do burgers. Like burgers were there before them, and I'm sure if they disappear, burger will be there after them as well. And there was a lot of other brands that came, but then Burger King and McDonald's stayed. And I had the feeling that they kind of both of them worked hard to sustain the presence of each other. And they both spoke like about the same, I would call it the burger language. But
Mhm.
like if someone is speaking Chinese burger language and the other one is just speaking like Japanese burger language or
Same
French and German.
slang, same kind of ingredient names, same catchy
Yeah.
slogans.
And they kind of each one of them had their own tactics, and they like throw punches really to each other, but they throw punches from their base, if I'm gonna lose the boxing language. So what I like about them compared to any other rivalries we talked about is they are really coming from completely two different angles from each other. Like it just we we demonstrated some emotional attachment to McDonald's when we started,
Yeah.
but I also like Have It Your Way of Burger King. And I actually also remember the first time Burger King came to my city.
Mhm.
And the point of the speed of McDonald's versus the personalization of Burger King. And if they keep really competing the burger or competing on the nuggets or competing on the fries or competing on the different levels, but both of them have been always like keeping the core
We do.
hard and the speedy. Even do you remember? Do you know that McDonald's was called Speedy Burger?
No idea.
So McDonald's first name was McDonald's Barbecue, and then it became Speedy Burger, and then it
Mhm.
became so they had the Speedy in their speed,
Mhm.
convenience, consistence. That's why the airport as well conversation is linked to McDonald's. That's the best place to have a McDonald's. Like it's speed, consistent, and actually reliable that you're gonna get nice sandwich and leave.
Mhm.
While the journey of Burger King is different. Yeah, you can have the one on top of the menu, but it's a fast customization. So it still adds at least 5 minutes to your journey.
Mhm.
It's like there's one patty or two, sir, with three patties or one. You want to add cheese? Do you want to add da. So you have like
Right.
a
So
little
that's what
bit
it
of
is for you.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, I have actually a question, but first, when you're saying, I was trying to think, was the first time I had Burger King, and it was actually in Germany. I was 8 years old. And the reason I liked it more at that time is because they always had some cool games there. Like they had Game Boys attached for kids, or they had I don't know. So to me, that was pretty cool. It's like you don't get electronics in fast food restaurants. Um,
Mhm.
I'm not sure if McDonald's did that afterwards. The thing I wanted to come back to is you mentioned they did things to support each other. How so?
I read about a court case about the name of Big Mac. McDonald's could have smashed Burger King and put them out of business that time. Actually, they didn't do it. So
How did they? What was the punishment? I'm
they
assuming
went into they went into a
Burger
case.
King lost the case. Yeah.
They definitely, and they mocked with the not Big Mac store label on their shops, and they made an advantage of it.
Mhm.
Actually, when they lost the case, the not Big Mac store. So at many situations, even I think also in the 70s, when Burger King started attacking the taste and the size of McDonald's,
Mhm.
that was complete anti-competition conversation here. Like this is not fair. And McDonald's had the chance to also have a complete knockout here. They didn't. At many instances, if you consider McDonald's is the big brother here,
Yeah.
and McDonald's had really few moments where
They could have eliminated them.
they could have done really like killed the conversation completely. At the same time, actually, do you remember the movie Die Hard 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Best
there
Christmas
was
movie.
there was a lot of implying. I think it was a McDonald's sponsored movie
Mhm.
because there was a lot of jokes that are embedded in my head about birds taking the French fries
Mhm.
from Samuel L. Jackson, I think, hand. So like even the birds like
Yeah. 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 McDonald's.
McDonald's
Oh,
fries,
that's funny.
and
I need to rewatch
and
that again.
and then that this type of things like was very subtle from McDonald's, and they really I think they held back from throwing any hard punches to
So
Burger
they're
King.
already a cultural phenomenon that everybody subconsciously or consciously talks about. That
Yes,
they don't need to eliminate the competition completely.
just keep it. And they really help with each other. I can see that they help with each other in innovation. And just think about it. Like when we think about the burger industry, like it's burger. Really. Like what is it? It's burger. And then like what was think about it. Like you have a character, you have a clown and you have a king. You have speed and you have personalization.
Mhm.
And you have innovation, like delivery first, fast delivery, drive through, electronic machines, nuggets, nuggets, fries, beefy fries. Like you really seeing even like now when you go to Mac Cafe and you go
Mhm.
into Burger King Cafe, like BK Cafe, like it's not even like, and most of them
Right.
have abbreviated MCBK, and like you go and no, like that amount of innovation would have never happened if they didn't both
Mm.
exist against each other.
That's
Hold on.
interesting. Yeah, because we
Yeah.
always talk about outcomes here, and that was actually my next question to you. How did they become innovative? I think you covered pretty much most of the
Mhm.
points there.
Yeah.
Maybe with your background, you're in communication for many years. Have you heard about that time where Burger King was basically using geofencing technology to target
The one
McDonald's
cent,
customers
the one
within
cent
it?
sandwich.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
think they got them to download the app in order to get whatever the 1 cent Whopper or dollar
Yeah.
Whopper or whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure it was an app. I think it was still a collect phone
Mhm.
and or an app. I don't remember. I need to check that.
I think
But
they had a couple of different campaigns that were
yeah,
quite similar.
the point is that if you order a Whopper from a next to a burger from next to a McDonald's place, you get you get it for 1 cent. So oh, that was really cool. But again, to be fair to Burger King, they have been the bold boy here. Like I really think of them as an elder brother and younger brother, like an
Mhm.
elder wise brother, the clown, and a really like an aggressive, bold, younger brother that does aggressive things. Other brother is just like keeping him.
I was trying to kind of look into what is the market share of the fast food restaurants, and McDonald's is at 21.4% of the total fast food market share, and Burger King is only 1.16%, even though it's a
Mhm.
well-known brand. And I was trying to kind of dig a little bit deeper. Why is Burger King so far behind, or if there's anything they can do to catch up, or yeah, what do you think if you're um, if Burger King decides to hire Amir as a consultant and say we need to get a bigger market share, what do you tell them to do? What are the conversations you're gonna have?
It's a good question, actually. The whole industry is called fast food. Fast is the name of the game. It's gonna be very, very interesting to do statistical analysis on the speed of having a Uber versus the speed of having a Big Mac, and then I would kind of find an equation, and I can put money that it will be related to this. Industry is about fast food, and Burger King is putting fast personalization.
Mhm.
Fried patty in McDonald's versus charcoal grilled patty in Burger King. There's time here. There's time here. Personalization. There's time here. There's time here. That experience is time here. So if I want to take over a bigger market share and take on an incumbent, in this case, a market leader that is 20 times me, I should not fight them in their arena in this case. I would have to think what is really the next big thing that I need to be identical to, and then I put an and fast to it.
Could that be bringing in robotics in the kitchen that will make this better, more customized burger faster, um, potentially even at a fraction of the cost?
So okay, so now let's debate it together. So the problem we're trying to solve, how I keep my strength as personalized and knock out McDonald's in their space as fast. So how do I make the personalization faster? And your answer is robots in the kitchen. I wouldn't go for that, but I would definitely think AI.
Okay, so you order with
So
AI and it can be fully
I'll
custom.
definitely think AI here and have a predictive actually orders for my customers. Okay, so it's a mobile app. It has to be a personalized mobile app. I need to know you from your mobile app and actually have some predictive analysis, maybe even push first before you
Of
pull
what you're gonna like.
of what you're gonna like. So whenever you get into the kitchen or into the order of the app, I already redirect subconsciously or consciously towards the fastest I can give you now.
Mhm.
Actually, trigger. I would also double down on personalization now using AI. So now you can actually try something new today with a raffle or a gamification, add it to your sandwich, and it will be really quick.
Mm.
You can also put something around. If you don't like it, we give you twice next time of the one you like, or something like
Right,
that.
right.
I double down really on creating, like, literally, not just have it your way.
You got
No,
nothing
I
to
would double
lose.
down and have it your way. You have it your way, really. No limitation.
Mhm. So you can have the beef rare if you want.
Yeah, really have it your way. Have it
Yeah.
your way really fast. So I would be playing on these two angles. There is big
The AI
thing
was actually the
logistically
first.
different. Sorry.
The AI was actually the first thing that came to my mind. The AI orders like fully customizable. Second one was the
Predictive.
robotic to actually
Yeah.
execute it, I guess.
It's a predictive. Robotics will happen. I think most of them are having robotics in the kitchen.
Hmm.
To control, there's no need now to control the fryer really and control all of that manually. Like that's I would really doubt it that none of that is or fully automated already inside their kitchens. Logistically, Burger King is existing or having channels that are half the channels of McDonald's.
Mhm.
So McDonald's is existing, if I'm not mistaken, in 38,000 locations, and Burger King is in 19,000 locations, literally half. So and that brings the question of whether they really need that. Maybe they also did pulling back their punches on expansion. So
Maybe they do better on the logistical delivery, drone delivery side of things, and have half of the branches of what they have now, potentially, and
yes,
have an Amazon
and
warehouse style
yeah, the
production.
point is as well. I think the taste changes. It's a big difference on the taste. Like I would also need to test this hypothesis with you later, or we maybe the audience can test it with us. A delivered McDonald's sandwich over 30 minutes or 20 minutes delivery compared to a delivered McDonald's Uber over 20 minutes. How big difference the taste if you take it on-prem or you take it actually with a delivery?
Do you know the Moldy burger campaign from Burger King?
No, what is it?
So like there's the memes that became popular where like even the ants won't eat McDonald's burgers because they, after a year, they don't decompose, basically,
Mm.
right? So nothing is gonna touch it. And they put basically a McDonald's burger by Burger King burger side by side, and they show within 34 days basically how Burger King decomposed and was moldy and going bad, and all the insects are eating it, and the McDonald's one was still the same and untouched. And that was a great campaign from a marketing point of view.
It was. This McDonald's has been always subtle and family oriented and talking to the collective mind of a family household. And Burger King was actually bold. And um, they had also very couple of aggressive campaigns online where really making fun out of McDonald's on this. The campaign you mentioned, it tells about how McDonald's think. It's the
Mhm.
family. You're gonna eat your family, feed your family sandwich that's gonna mold. Like
Right, right.
let's work on that. They're really strong in standing by their foundations of the brand. Like they know what they're doing.
Mhm.
I think if they take McDonald's and start doing falafel, they will actually succeed in doing the falafel. If they
Interesting.
take it and yeah, if they take it and just do it, do any like, do define if they manage to crack the equation of I don't know. Let's talk about quesadillas, for example. They will do it. And, like it's inspiring for me to see how they made the nuggets, for example.
Mhm.
And like you think about it, you're cutting chicken into cubes and then frying them and making them also fast. They have cracked the equation there of the fast. That's for sure.
Mhm.
And if it's not fast, they don't do it. Come on, like my favorite is this ice cream. What is it called?
McFlurry.
McFlare. They also made it fast. So they know how to do that. So
Maybe to tie everything together, so we usually have some kind of a lesson for other people in business that they can draw from this. And at the end, we usually have some kind of personal experience or story from uh, your years in the field. So, uh, are there any other lessons that we can point out from this rivalry for other people?
would focus on two things here. This is again a special type of rivalry because I feel like both were actually competing in their own field, despite the fact they are both competing in the same field. And I see that had created a very interesting way. See, last time we talked about the experimentation, and you remember your solution about having
Pilot teams or separate teams?
Burger King is a very interesting experimentation field for McDonald's in reality because they've been always fighting in a place, not always, most of the time fighting in a place that Burger King is not fighting it. So if you reflect that to the business, so if the core of my business is I'm giving you really like in Ghana, we came with strategy, we called it a one click away.
Mhm.
For one click away for our employee experience if they want to place an order, one click away for our customer if they want to place a top up voucher, one click away if he gets into the store. And one click away was like something that we've been working on. And we've been measuring our works really in clicks. So if you can place the order to top up your phone in like
Mhm.
4 clicks, then it doesn't fit the one click away. How do we cut a click?
Right, right.
And then we continue there. So the point here, so that point in Ghana, when we're trying to do this one click away experience, we're really focusing on um, giving convenient, fast, seamless, almost experience to our customer, and that's what we focus on. But at the same time, our competitor was really focusing on fintech services and experimenting really in fintech. And so it's the duality here was very interesting duality because that they really create a product on fintech and focusing on there, and we are focusing on the convenience and the speed of the service.
Mhm.
And what made us win here is that we were able to take the successful experiment they did in fintech
And
and
you're
add
like,
to
okay,
it
this is what
our
we're gonna build next.
flavor of the fast and convenience, and then we deliver faster and convenient than you.
Seems like the strategy that Steve Jobs also had for the iPhone. There are so many better phones and portable computers before the iPhone. He just let other companies experiment first, I guess.
So the story, to put it all together, if I'm mixing it with actually reality of real experiences of my career, I would say the Burger King McDonald's rivalry here, which would happen in different industries, and you can see it in different markets, in different customization. If your competitor, your duality competitor, is really punching hard in an area that is not the same area where you're punching hard in,
Mhm.
use that as your outsourced experiment field. And if it succeeds there, just take it in, wrap it with your flavor, push it out into the market. So
That's a good
copy
lesson, huh?
was bright, and then authenticate it with your strength.
Mhm.
Like, but that implies that you really know what's your core. Why is your customer coming to you for? So
Yeah, totally. I think that's a good takeaway and a good place to wrap it. Is there anything else, Amir, that you can add on this topic?
actually, maybe yes. I'll say the point, the fact that I have there's certain companies. I would put McDonald's in that, and maybe we can talk about McDonald's with a different lens later. That they really own a way of doing things. That they literally, even if the product changes, they will win as well. Like I put in this bucket IBM, for example.
Mhm.
They did the computer, now they're doing services, but IBM stays IPO. They created a very strong brand, and they stood by their own core that they are good at. They focus there. So so in reality, if I'm gonna define McDonald's, I will not say they are fast food or food or even a burger company. They are a fast service company.
Mhm. Right.
And if
Their
any business,
culture, their way of doing things is evident no matter what they do.
exactly. And I would say that my real advice would be find that fast service for you
Mhm.
in your business. And that's the one thing you master. It's a plug and play in any other industry. And that approach, it's not easy to have, and it's also somehow specific. But find it. Find what is the fast service of McDonald's for your business.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, it got me thinking as well.
Mm.
Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it, Amir. Looking forward to the next episode. Would you want to give the audience any hint on?
Yeah. So I think we traveled, and then we watched the movie. We had a burger. Why don't we have our drink and let's talk Pepsi and Coca Cola?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So
All right,
so
sounds good.
let's do that. Cool.
Well, thank you for your time, Amir, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next show.
Cheers, man.
All right.